So, umpire holds the ball aloft for the start of the third term. Inverleigh 4-8-32 leading Werribee 3-6-24. Hybens and Morgan to do the ruck work. Hybens gets it down towards Muir. Does some good rowing, gives it back to Hybens. Gets a quick kick towards half forward. Kootsamanis traps it. Goes with a tumbling right foot punt towards a vacant centre half forward. Cations has to stand and wait. Gives it away by hand. And they break free. Go through the middle. It's okay. The kicks might be just past centre half forward there. That was towards Grozdanovsky. So Werribee are able to turn it back over and go towards half forward. It's okay. They go from half forward long towards Phipps at full forward. Ling comes out. Oh, Fletcher had it in his hands. Straight through his hands. So the ball comes back out towards Cations. Nearly takes the mark at half back, but doesn't. Smith gets a kick around the corner. Jones has to sit. He can't take it with him. Anderson under pressure. Handballs it away. Dangerous to Grozdanovsky. Kick around the corner. To be good to Elford. Had to make up a bit of ground. Came off his knee.
Put it out in the full.
Came off his knee.
Did it?
Yep. And out of bounds for a throw in. About 35 around from the Werribee goal. So a boundary throw in. Jones, who's playing at centre half forward, will do the ruck work against Hybens. Stephen Morgan kick behind the play at centre wing. Thrown in. Jones gets both hands to it. Hybens does the ruck roving work. Wheels around and kicks it to his opposite number. Morgan's out there. Should take the mark. Didn't. Yes, he did, said the umpire. Got it away quickly by hand to Taylor. Goes forward. And there's a hold, said the umpire. And Fletcher will take the free kick for a hold. And he will shoot for goal. Kick 1 this afternoon. And this to bring the margin back to 2 points. He is 25 metres out directly in front. So Fletcher. Anderson stands the mark.
Well, at least Fano's got one TV going. Yours, not mine.
Comes in, right foot kick, keeps it low, kicks the goal. So a good start for the Centurions. Kicks his second of the afternoon, Ben Fletcher. And they go to 4-6-30. Trailing Inverleigh 4-8-32. De Grande Cycling Sport third quarter scoreboard. 2.5 minutes played.
Well, 2.5 minutes. If they can get a goal every 2.5 minutes, they'll be in this Central. Because I reckon they're going to need a 4 or 5 goal lead at three-quarter time. If they haven't got that, I think the fat lady might sing early because, as I keep saying, the superior fitness of the Inverleigh footy side. And I tell you what, hopefully the game does get a lot better because you blokes, your tally's working and mine's not. And I've just looked through the TV guide and there's another John Wayne movie on. I think I'll watch it.
Duke. So the ball back in the middle. Hybens going up against Morgan. And umpire now puts it in the air. Hybens over the top, taps it forward. Dalton Grundle comes off the square, collects the ball, kicks into the half-forward line.
What happened there?
Kick. Umpire says it must have been some reason to stop and come back. So we'll come back now. Dalton Grundle will have the resulting free kick.
But no advantage, don't they pay that anymore?
Obviously not. So he goes out wide, similar spot. Targets Grozdanovsky. Mark not taken. Ground level. Picked up there by Hamer. Runs inside. 25. Kicks towards goal. Goes across the face. And runs out of bounds. It's an opportunity there for Hamer.
Their backline seems to get caught napping every now and again, don't they? They're just blokes running everywhere and no one on them.
They all go to the one contest.
Yeah.
Tapped down by Morgan, front of the contest. Picked up by Girardi's tackle, taken to ground. Ball comes out. It's Werribee. Players are over the top of the ball. Ends up there with Taylor, and he sees the ball over the boundary line. So again, the umpire will come in and ball it in. About 20 metres around from behind post. So Hyman's pushed himself down to do the ruck work. Morgan over the back, taps the ball down towards Smith, kicks back towards the centre of the ground. Coming out, Jones not there, but Knight takes it, feeds it over the top to Gianni. Running players Cassidy, kicks out wide, went looking for Speziali. He leads in the race for the ball. Homer, hot in his pressure there now. It's good. Handball comes out, went towards Fletcher, shrugs a tackle, turns and kicks into the half-forward line. Alford's there. Mark not taken by Boyd. Picked up by Cassidy. Followed it down. Went to Knight. Went outside the Phipps. Stops and props. There's time to steady. Looks back inside. He had a good look. Went to the big tall Jones. And the big fella up and takes the mark.
Well, that's the only reason he would have kicked it high. Because any other player wouldn't have marked it.
So Jones now has a chance to kick his first goal of the afternoon. And to put Werribee back in front. So from right on at centre half forward, Jones comes in. Steps inside, nice looking kick. You think he likes it off the boot, straight back over the umpire's head. His first goal of the afternoon gives Werribee the back the leads. They're 5-6-36. They lead Inverleigh on 4-8-32. And we have gone 5 minutes, third quarter, the Grandy Cycling Sports scoreboard.
That's the second time he's done that, Phipps. He just seems to take one backward step when he gets the ball out of the pack. And Inverleigh seemed to take an eternity to get to him, and he's got plenty of time to see that the big bloke was coming in, so he can put it high rather than keep it low for a little bloke. Look, a week must be a long time in football, because I really can't see how Inverleigh beat North Geelong last week. And if they didn't, and we're watching this game, you'd have to say that just on this form, you wouldn't think Inverleigh would be good enough to be in the top two. But obviously they did, but I can't work it out because they're not playing the footy that it takes to beat the two powerhouses.
So back to the middle. Hybens and Morgan both get a hand to it. Falls towards Brown. Gives it away. Hutchison leaves it behind. Smith gets a clearing kick inside over the head of Salmon. There's the extra man for Inverleigh, but it's not that extra because Phipps has put on a great tackle. Should have been dropping the footy. Knight gets a clearing kick back towards the pocket, and Inverleigh have got the numbers there. Grozdanovsky, and that's Daniel. Kicks it across the face of goal. Alford goes outboard looking for Muir. Good kick, finds him at defensive 50. Goes to centre wing with a kick around the corner towards Filet. Has to meet it, does well. Needs some support though. Meehan has to come in. Gathers it. He's got 3 against him, and I think the safety of the boundary line's his best option. It is. It's over for a throw in centre wing out of side.
Geez, they pounced on him, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. So that's, well, they've got a spare man up there, so they can put that extra one around where the ball's going to be. So boundary throw in. Falls to the front of the pack. Inverleigh have got the ball. Hamer gets a kick around the corner towards a vacant half forward. They run onto it. Cations gets the handball over the top. Got slung. I think there was a sling tackle against Koutsamanis. And the ball will come back to Michael Grozdanovsky.
Well, I thought it should have gone to Billy Cations.
Well, I think, yes.
Because he slung him well after he got rid of it.
Yeah, so Grozdanovsky goes towards Grundle. He's got 3 against him. O'Malley gets it away. McNichol. Handballs it back to O'Malley. Had it, lost it. Under pressure now. Meehan worries him out of it and then kicks a goal. Oh, no. Across the face of goal. Very lucky.
It only had to bounce out of the way, didn't it?
It was the offie.
And that usually does.
It was the leggy, not the offie. So they play on quickly. He's kicked 3 behind Casey Meehan, and Werribee have moved at the half forward. Grobs Anderson got a shove but didn't take the footy. Boyd gets around. Handball inboard. Just misses the target. Under pressure, Inverleigh fighting hard for it, and a throw or a hold, said the umpire.
A hold? He had the football.
High tackle.
High tackle, was it, Anderson?
That's ridiculous. That's a shocking.
So Anderson, back to Cations. Not much to kick to now, Cations, and he's right in the goal square defensively. Goes up. Oh, terrible kick. Boyd should have taken the mark. Anderson shuffles the handball out. Schulte off a step, goes towards Grozdanovsky. Oh, Salmon. Well,
yeah, but
he didn't
fine.
touch him. He didn't touch him.
No, it's still a free kick. It's a free kick. You can't do that. But you might as well hold him up and give him the free than let him take the mark and run on.
Which he did. And Grozdanovsky gets the kick away towards Grundle on a long lead. Gets it at centre wing, takes the mark. Not much to kick to. He just chips the ball inboard to Filet. He takes the mark. Uncontested. Goes now with the kick towards Gerard. Can't take the mark off the back. Cornish got the kick only as far though as Alford. Runs the other way, back from the middle. Goes at centre half forward with a long kick in towards centre half forward. Grundle off the back of the pack. Taylor does well for Werribee. Clearing kick back to the middle. Cations, Schulte, Salmon stood under. Oh, that has to be a free kick. Hutchinson gets the kick inboard. Koutsamanis, he can't take it with him. Worried out of it by Meehan. Great hand towards Hutchison. Back to Cations at half forward. Gets back around on the right. Goes towards the corridor. Grundle, 3 against him. Does well, the big fella. Does well. Tell me how Luke Salmon doesn't get a free kick.
No, I don't.
The umpire was 5 metres away from him, and he got smashed. But Inverleigh have the mark, and Dalton Grundle will shoot for goal from 40 out directly in front to give Inverleigh the lead again. Comes in, keeps it low, doesn't make the distance, push through for 1 behind.
Well, I think the man on the mark may have got a handle. I think he went too close to him.
4:10:34 Inverleigh trail Werribee 5-6-36 to Grandy Cycling Sport third quarter scoreboard. 10 minutes played.
So McNichol with the ball, full-back position, kicks out wide, running player. Werribee needs to be good. McHenry coming the other way.
He
There's
was
a bit of
good.
work there, and I'm not too sure the player is out there, but it ends up in the hands of Boyd. Boyd goes back over the top, went back to Speziale, now put him under pressure. He might be looking for the boundary line. He's taken the ball inside. His umpire says it's gone over the boundary line.
It was McGuinness.
Yep, McGuinness was it. So was some good work there. But the ball's gone over the boundary line. They're thrown back in.
I think we're in the wrong seats, you and I.
And it's tossed in, picks up. Cassidy at the back of the contest, kicks the ball into the half-forward line. Wasn't a real clear kick. Phipps just knocks it forward. Went back towards Fletcher and Anderson. Fletcher tries to take it away, but Anderson does well. Collects it, stepped inside, put himself under pressure. He's released the ball. Don't know whether it was a clear disposal.
Let's hold the bloody ball.
And he
That's what
kicks
it
the
is.
ball out, and the mark's been taken there by Muir. So Muir takes the ball and the mark.
Well, I'm
Geelong
sorry,
centre
Geelong,
square.
fellas.
they're getting killed here. They are getting killed here.
Running at the resort, he just said. The ball with Muir goes out wide. Went looking to Grozdanovsky. Over the top. He takes it down. Goes back and collects it. Quick kick round the corner. Options are there, but it's only Werribee. Picked up there. Handball comes back inside. Went to O'Malley. Running player is Cornish. Cornish comes out wide and that will find Salmon.
You read it early,
So Salmon. Handball's back inside. Nice little hands. Give Taylor. Comes through. Mark's been taken there by Bluesky.
And they got nothing.
And now he decides to go into the centre half forward position. Fletcher comes out, hands out in front, can't take the mark. Free kick's been awarded. And the umpire says it was a push.
And I don't
Over
reckon
the
it
shoulder.
was. I reckon it was a hard contest at the footy.
So the mark's been taken to play it on, and the mark's been taken there by Bluesky. And he is 45 metres out from goal. Will kick from 50. Not too sure how he goes, Grub, but
No, me either. Me either.
Jay Bluesky, a chance to kick another goal for the Werribee side. He steps in now, kicks right on 50. Not too sure whether he's going to have the distance. The mark in the goal
someone's taking
square.
a grab up there.
Big
Jones.
Jones. And he will go back from a point-blank range.
Well, I reckon he might get the distance.
I think he's a fair chance, Grub.
He'll kick it to my joint. Nah.
Goal to Phil Jones, the second of his, and the sixth now for the Werribee side. 6-6, 42. They lead Inverleigh on 4 goals, 10. And we have gone 12 minutes, third quarter, the Grand Cycling Sports scoreboard.
Pretty disappointed in Phil Jones there. That was a great mark, but by crikeys, I got both my sons hiding behind a tree to take home the footies and sell them back to the footy club during the week. And he just stabs at it and bounces behind the goals. Kick it long, son. But it was a great mark in the pack. We haven't seen a lot of great pack marks here today. That's probably the first one that comes to mind. So I still think they need a few more, though. Do they need to be, what do you reckon, Smitty? 4 up at three-quarter time?
at least.
So back to the middle. Hybrids and Morgan. Umpire throws the ball in the air. Hybrids gets it down, punched on by Matt Smith. Towards half forward. Cassidy runs onto it, kicks the goal. 50 out, right foot kick, goal. There you go. It's as easy as that.
Well,
Why can't they play footy like that all the time?
Well, if they did that, we'd have a great day.
Absolutely. Cassidy kicks his first, and 2 in 30 seconds for Werribee. They go to 7-6-48. They lead Inverleigh 4-11-35. De Grande Cycle and Sport third quarter scoreboard. 13 and a half minutes played.
Well, that's what they got him for. When he gets the ball like that, he's a brilliant player. Probably doesn't quite chase his opponents out when they've got the ball a little bit at this stage. Little bit of fitness problems from injuries over the year, but that was beautiful play to watch, and that's what you come to the footy to see. Not the rubbish that both sides dished up in the first half, where one behind the ball, kick the kick. That's the footy we all enjoy coming to see, because country football is real football. Ronnie Brain. A Ronnie Brain special.
Back with the umpire, middle of the ground. Hyman's going up against Morgan over the top. Hyman's taps the ball down, went towards Muir, but a clean pick up there from Fletcher. Kicked into the half-forward line. Salmon comes out. Handball's back. It was hard for Bluesky, but he took it cleanly. Kicks back to the hot spot. Cason's there by himself. Over the top. Jones come out. Oh, he had it, but put
nearly.
it down. Ends up with Alford, who takes a bounce and is running a wrong way from goal. Now he goes the right way. Handball's over the top. Has Hamer, and he will kick from the half-back line. Looking for Hyman's out on centre wing. He doesn't collect it, but he does trap it nicely.
Twice
he
he's
goes
done
back and he steadies himself, kicks on his right foot, just wanders around, bit of candy, and goes towards centre wing. I think it's going to be player there. There's an infringement from somewhere.
Well, you can't knock that.
And Grozdanovsky, the recipient, off a step, kicks into the half-forward line, went looking for Grundle. Good contest there. O'Malley over the top, knocks the ball down, picked up by Grundle, kicked round the corner, went towards and found Violet to Cations, off a step, kicks to the goal square,
That's
kicks
a goal.
over the goal square and through for a goal. So Billy Cations his first goal of the afternoon, and the 5th now for the Inverleigh side. 5-11 they move to. They trail Werribee on 7 goals, 6. 15 minutes gone to Grandy's Cycle and Sports third quarter scoreboard.
Well, take a bow, Jimmy Hybens, I can tell you that. He just trapped it like a rover, brought it back. That's the second time he's done that today, and just steadied himself, didn't panic. He knows he's a big man. He knows he's not a quick man, but still sold a bit of candy, got the ball up forward properly. And when you get it up forward properly, they'll kick a goal in Inverleigh every time.
They've got to work harder in the middle. He's dominating the ruck contests in the middle, and they are doing nothing with them in Inverleigh.
Exactly.
Werribee are just killing them in there. Got to work it out somehow. They're not on the move, that's for sure. And they're in the middle again, Hybens and Morgan. See what happens this time. Cassidy and Smith have got the last couple of stoppage exits. This time both get a hand to it. Morgan. There's Hybens, does his own roving work.
Well, he's listening to you and said, if they're not going to do it, I am.
That's it. Smith, though, gets the clearance, goes towards Salmon. Good punch away.
Great
the
tap
back by
away.
Anderson. And I think that was out.
That was out, all right.
No. So
Play to
Salmon
the whistle,
comes
boys.
around. Hybens punches it away over the head of Cassidy. Through the middle, Morgan. Get rid of the handball. Schulte. He gets a clearing kick somehow to Cations on centre wing. Goes to the right foot kick. Measures the pass to Grundle. Done that a few times, I reckon.
Yeah.
Cations to Grundle. Left half forward takes the mark. Kicks back in. Board's okay. Hamer takes the mark. So
Lights are on at the G.
goes towards centre half forward. Werribee with the numbers there. Pack develops. Man at the front. Does pretty well front and centre. Needs to finish it off. Right foot kick. Open goal square. It hits
It's
the
hit
post.
the post. Yeah.
I got him down for 4 behinds.
Me too.
Yeah.
I got 3.
3, okay. Casey Meehan.
Well, that's where you buggered it up at half
No,
time.
I don't think so. We never get it wrong.
I reckon it's 4 goals, 12. 5 goals, 12.
Doesn't matter. Kick in by kick from Taylor. He's still inside defensive 50 for Werribee.
If it's close in the finish, I'd ask you to keep your big mouth shut too.
Short little kick.
We might have to go to the video.
Goes back. Werribee at just outside 50 at half back. Pack develops. And it's going to be a ball up. So 60 out from Inverleigh's goal. Ball up. Inverleigh with the numbers at the back, but they lose the footy. Blushke gets it out towards centre wing. Handball came back from Roosler towards Ling, running off half back to centre wing, kicks it wide, might be okay, no, yes, they've got the numbers if they can get the ball to Meehan, they do. By hand, 50 out and closing, handball inboard's okay. Jimmy Hybens, right foot kick towards the goal square, Grundle running back, 3 on 2 if they can fix it here. Oh, Cations by himself, but Koutsamanis might chop it off. Cations does pretty well, holds it for Hutchinson, on his wrong side, little left foot kick, good vision. And finds Grozdanovsky 45 out. Might be just past him, I reckon.
It is.
It is.
Very testing.
They just needed another one to get to the contest out here, and they couldn't get there.
I know.
Once the ball's gone over there, they're there then.
So Daniel
4 of them.
Grozdanovsky's got the footy. 45 out, directly in front, northern end. Goes very close to the man on the mark. And just veers away for one behind.
It's a good kick.
It was a good kick in the end. So Inverleigh go to 5-13-43. They trail Central's 7-6-48 to Grandy Cycle and Sport third quarter scoreboard. 18.5 minutes played.
So Werribee move the ball very quickly to the wing position, bring the ball back inside to Cassidy, who now has it. This is the bloke you want the ball in the hands of. And he comes along and he kicks back towards the half-forward line. Hall coming up the ground, meets it, takes the mark. Now it's dangerous from here. He can nearly lob it and go for goal. He goes long. It's going over the top of Cations and will bounce.
Oh, it's bounced the wrong way.
Got the wrong one going there nicely and through for a minor score. So David Hall with 1 goal, 3, and now 7-7 to the Werribee side. 5-13 to Inverleigh. 19 minutes gone. Cations kicking in from the full-back position. Decides to come to this side of the ground, to the clubroom side. Finds Billy. And the mark's taken. So Billy just arguing the point of the ball in his hand. He's looking for some options further afield now. Decides to come back towards centre wing. Grozdanovsky up over the top, mark not taken, tries to bullock his way through, gets boot to ball, only as far as Jones or Florrie Fletcher, went to Hall, running on his left side, decides to load up with a barrel, goes back to the goal square, and the mark has been taken there by Alex Cations.
Something breaking down here. Jeez.
So Cations goes out wide, finds Alford. Alford steps around Boyd, comes back on his right side and kicks towards Grozdanovsky. There, over the top,
Good
takes
mark.
the mark.
Great
Good
mark.
hands.
Great mark.
Decides to go. He steps back on his right side as a running player inside. Went to that play line now. It's Alford who's moved up the field. Long handball outside to Hamer. Hamer on centre wing, kicks into the half-forward line. Good progression of the ball. Went towards Anderson, who's moved himself down to the forward line, or run down to the forward line. Werribee dive on top of it. Ball is held in. Umpire standing back looking and says it is his.
He doesn't give too many punts as Brad Smith.
No, too far to get down, I think. He's too tall.
So the ball now, half-forward line. Jones down there doing the ruck work against Anderson. Ball is tapped down and it's run over the boundary line. It'll be thrown back in. Half-forward line, ball back into the field of play. Anderson up over the top, picked up there. Werribee feed the ball forward as far as Taylor. He's tackled, probably didn't have the ball. Picked up by Grozdanovsky, goes back towards the goal square. Gerard
that's a good
out
mark.
in front, and he has taken the mark in front of Cornish. So he's 20 metres out from goal, directly in front. Ryan Gerard has 2. Will be the leading goal kicker if he can kick straight on this occasion. So from directly in front. Steps inside now and kicks it goal and puts it through. So he has his 3rd goal of the afternoon, Ryan Gerard. And the 6th goal now for Inverleigh, 6-13. And that Werribee on 7-7. We have played 22 minutes, 3rd quarter, the Granny Cycling Sports scoreboard.
Pretty simple football against the wind. Play in front. That's all you got to do. And young Corno, he was caught behind. And as soon as you get caught behind when the ball's dropping, very, very hard to spoil. He's been an on-baller and a tagger. He's now in the back pocket, Corno, and you know where the next step after back pocket is, don't you?
You praised him last week.
Yeah, you might have been drunk.
It just seems to me that the skills of the two teams are pretty even. Maybe Werribee a touch in front, but they kick a couple of first goals, but the superior fitness, that's what's going to win this game for Inverleigh. They're going to be too fit for them.
So back to the middle. Morgan having a rest, so Jones is into the ruck against Hybens. Hybens gets it down, roved in the middle by Rusler. Gets it away by Hand. Tackle by Weatherly, ball spills free. Short little handball was okay from Robbins to Hamer. But pressure from Inverleigh. They've still got the numbers though. Hamer followed it up, did well. Supported McHenry, got the kick wide. And that was dropping the footy. Should be a free kick to Werribee. It is. Good tackle.
But that's why they got the numbers, because they're able to continue to run where the Werribee players just drop off a little bit.
Taylor, short to Cassidy. Goes to centre wing. Weatherly takes the mark by himself. Just held up by Brackley. Got Jones in the middle. Going to go in that direction. It's a good kick. Takes the mark. Phil Jones plays on. Lateral kick to Koutsamanis. Does well. Front occasions. Still on centre wing. Called to play on now. He chips the ball over the top to Jones. It's okay. He takes the mark. 70 out from goal. He goes back into the middle. It's okay. McNichol takes the mark.
They've had 5 or 6 kicks and not much closer to goal.
So McNichol now drives it long, looking for Fletcher. Goes up. Can't take the mark.
Played for the
pack.
free.
Anderson does well. Measures the pass towards Grundle. Up against 3. Never going to mark it. McNichol 50 out and closing right foot kick wide. Sprays it out of bounds on the full. Free kick to Inverleigh. The last line defence to Alex Cations. 23, nearly 24 minutes played. It's a point the difference. Werribee 7-7-49. Inverleigh 6-12-48. Sorry, 6-13-49.
Well, I reckon it's even better.
You're on
but they
fire.
haven't
Scores
changed
level.
it there.
You're never wrong, Dale. You know that.
So Cations goes short and goes over the top. Grozdanovsky in space by himself, takes the mark. And instead he sings down as a play on the far side of the ground. And Hamer, if he wants to go that way, but it'll be dangerous now. Now he's asked to play on by the umpire. Handball goes out to Alford. Alford kicks around the boundary line. Goes looking for Grozdanovsky. He's up. Good hands.
That's a great mark.
And Mick Grozdanovsky takes the mark. So he's still in the half-back line now. The next kick important for the Inverleigh side. They get it towards centre wing. Hybens there with Jones over the back. Weatherly, good mark.
Well, Jones cleared the way for him, didn't he?
He did. And Weatherly now had a Taylor back inside. That's where he's going to go. Nice kick. So they've opened up McNichol in the middle of the ground. Kick was smothered as it come off the boot, so it lands in the mud in the middle. Needs to be clean for the pickup. Had players around him. He got it forward to the half-forward line. Knight comes across. Couldn't take it. Hamer did. Handballed up. Went to Cations. He left it behind. Hamer went back and got it again. Over the top came Robbins. Robbins to Hutchison. Hutchison out wide. It's going to be Jones who's going to lead in the race for the ball, but Dalton Grundle trapples the ball. Goes back to McHenry. Over the top. Went to Gwozdanowski, went right, went back to Grundle with a handball, went back to Hybens, and Hybens now steps, kicks, goes long. Well, I don't know where the target is because Gerard's there, but there's some tall men in front.
That's a free kick.
A free kick. And it's going to be a free kick Werribee's way. And Weatherly gets up to his feet, now plays on, goes wide, or backwards and wide. And it's McNichol. Oh, no, it's not. It's Salmon out there. Took a bounce. He's under pressure now because Meehan's just about got him. Took the ball off him. Fed the ball down. Oh, umpire thought he could let him go there, but he's been called to go back. And Casey Meehan with some good pressure will shoot. He's a left footer, so he can run around and shoot for goal. Had Cations wide. Had Brackley there. He's not a bad kick for goal, Casey Meehan. I don't know why he's not having a shot.
Well, I'll tell you why, because he's kicked 4 points for the day.
That's right. Averages say he has to get one sooner or later.
Yeah, and this might be it.
So Casey Meehan now steadies over the ball from 25 metres out directly, well, not sorry, from the boundary line. Umpire stands there and looks up over the top.
The hardest one of the day.
That's it, mate. Just got to have the kid with the right ball in the hand, and he's done it this time. 7-13 to the Inverleigh side. They lead Werribee on 7 goals, 7. Third quarter, the Grandy Cycle Sports scoreboard. We've gone 26 minutes.
Do they change the balls, do they?
I don't know.
Well, you just said you had to have the right ball in his hand. I thought they only used one.
There's only one ball, isn't there?
I liked him last week.
Shut up, idiot. Shut up, idiot.
I liked him last week after half time. Much better.
Hey, I'll give him it to him last week. Shut up, idiot. I got a lot of phone calls saying, you all right? Did that offend you? And I said, no, Eric never used to do that to me. Bring back Eric.
So back to the middle. Hybens, he sends his love too, Grub. Hybens and Morgan. And the ball spills to Muir. Gets the clearance towards centre half forward. Meehan runs back with the flight of the footy, but Mark McNichol. The spare man in defence for Werribee. Short little kick to David Hall. Derek takes it at centre half back. Long left foot kick to centre half forward. Fletcher, bit of a nudge.
Oh, it's a big nudge.
Over the back. Cation's the loose man for Inverleigh. Chips the ball around the side towards Elford and Robbins. Robbins takes the mark, plays on quickly, gets the handball out in front of Elford. Does it sit for him? No, it doesn't. Knight worries him out of it. Little kick by Robbins was okay. Grozdanowski, handball was chopped off. Still on centre wing, Werribee got the ball. And now they get through. Oh, danger. They can just get rid of the football, but it spills free. Inverleigh with the numbers. Hutchison runs off half back, gets a left foot kick. Tumbling punt towards Grundle. Gets it. Oh, it does very nicely to get it inboard. Gerard at the back. Geez, a good mark overhead for you. And it plays on and goes in and kicks the goal. So his fourth of the afternoon, Ryan Gerard. And 2 in a couple of minutes for Inverleigh. They go to 8-13. 61. They lead Werribee 7-7-49. And that's on the Grandy Cyclone Sport third quarter scoreboard. 28 minutes played.
They just can't keep up with them. They're just running along behind now. And when they get the ball out free and running it, Werribee Centrals are dropping off like flies. And I just think they'll run right away with it now in Inverleigh. They're just so fit. They're just so fit. And a lot of credit has got to go to Mark McDowell for getting these boys this fit.
So back in the middle of the ground, Hybens up against Morgan. Both players had a touch on the ball there. At ground level, Smith puts his head over it, picks it up, tries to work himself out of the contest. Muir puts pressure on. He actually does. Comes out with the ball, but then he lets it go. Umpire says it was incorrect, so the resulting free kick goes to Morgan. Handballs to Hall. From the middle of the ground, goes long to the full forward line. Schultz over the back, can't take the mark. Goes back and collects it at ground level. Look for the running options outside and found Grozdanowski. Clean pickup. Handball goes over the top, but only as far as Cassidy. Off one step, goes back long. Jones in the box seat, and the big fella reaches up, takes the mark.
They got caught out there, didn't they?
They did. Jones in behind him. Good kick from Cassidy. Jones has 2. We'll shoot for goal number 3. We'll close the margin a little bit. Probably not going to where they would like to be, but only a goal down. So Jones now kicks in and kicks over the umpire's head. His third goal of the afternoon and the 8th goal now for the Werribee side. 8 goals, 7. The trail Inverleigh on 8-13, 29, nearly 30 minutes gone. Third quarter, the Grandy Cycling Sports scoreboard.
Well, I didn't pick up who it was, but there'll be an Inverleigh defender out there absolutely cursing himself, not just because he gave the handball to a Werribee Central's player, but because he probably could have given it to 10 or 12 of them and got away with it. But he gave it to the bloke that you can't get away with Cassidy, and Cassidy put it straight down the throat of Jones, who took another wonderful mark. It's a bit of a pity he has to have a run in the ruck, because I think if he could stay down there all day and they could get the ball down, he could finish up with a bag. But Werribee Central's just hanging in there at this stage.
So back to the middle. Only 30 minutes gone, third term. 5 the difference. Morgan and Hybens. Hybens gets it down. Morgan does the roving work. Gets it towards centre half forward. Runs across. Knight's there. Also McHenry. Anderson. Handball out the back. Dangerous. Handball from Cations.
Cool.
Got it around the corner. They're okay. They're away. McHenry got it outboard to Hamer. He goes to centre wing. Meehan uses the body. Can't take the mark. The back of the pack. Oh, jeez, Robbins just sat for him nicely. 2 on 1 there. Wherever you got the numbers. Handballs it back. They want to switch the play. Handball to O'Malley's okay. They run it through centre half back. Come towards centre wing. Hutchinson with his name on it over the back. Does pretty well. Doesn't take the mark though. Did everything but.
Got to be a free
the other
kick
way.
to Hutchinson.
Handball on the outboard to Phipps. Goes with the right foot kick around the corner. Anderson, dropped the mark. He should have taken.
Son.
Fletcher, threw it in the end. The umpire, he can't see anything either. Now the ball comes out. They're away, Inverleigh. Alford, bit of candy. Little right foot kick over the top. Terrible. And Cornish takes the mark at half back for the Centurions.
You did all right then. Only missed 3 free kicks.
Wants to switch the play. Meehan chops it off. Does well. Second effort was great. Finish it, son. Left foot kick. Goes around the corner. Doesn't quite make the distance. Weatherly doesn't sit for him. Grundle's against him. Grundle. Bit of basketball there. He's played a bit by the looks of it. He goes back with the football. Can't pick it up. Werribee under pressure in the last line of defence. And through the middle, Meehan worked hard to Grundle. He threw the handball up, punched away over the line for a throw in. 35 around from the Inverleigh goal. So boundary throw in. Morgan, Hybens do the ruck work. Left half forward. Inverleigh.
One-handed.
Throw in. Hybens taps it over the back. Picked up though, Werribee. Get it only as far as Hamer. Doesn't take the mark. Under pressure now. But just gets it free still. Good tackle. Gianni at the back. Handball missed a target. Phipps in there against Hybens. The big fella does well. Creates the space for himself and gets a high tackle. Plays on quickly. Kick across towards Meehan. Has to come from behind. McNichol for Werribee Centrals goes out wide, but they've turned the ball over again. Robbins takes the mark for Inverleigh. Just inside the centre square at centre wing as the siren sounds for 3/4 time. And it's Inverleigh 8-13.
We reckon, but we
8-13-61. We wait to have that verified. And Werribee Central's 8-7-55. The goal kickers, Dale, at 3/4 time.
Yes, for Werribee. Jones has 3. Cassidy 1, Phipps 1. Fletcher 2.